Hey guys, Elizabeth Quinn here again with Elizabeth's Scenes and Scents. Welcome back to my channel. Today what I have for you is a winter romance melting basket that has a whole lot of vendor wax in it. I really enjoy melting my Scentsy, but it's also nice to have something different and creative to go alongside it. So this will probably get me all the way through January and February, or right up to the edge of March. So let's dive right on in with some souffles. I've got Teddy Bees, I've got Lavender and Speckles, and just a couple of things from Second and Spruce. One of my favorite cold weather scents of all time is Fuzzy Socks from Teddy Bees, and this is Warm Woods, Cashmere Socks, and Marshmallow Fireside. It's a very simple but super amazing blend. I did not know how good it was when I think I just ordered a tub, and others of you that are in the vendor wax community have been so sweet, and you have sent me either samples or a souffle or half of a tub, so that I have enough now to get me through until whenever we can vote that back again. This is the coziest, most soothing scent for the winter, and I just love it. So that is Fuzzy Socks. Totally different kind of scent that I like a lot of different times of the year with Teddy Bees is Bakery and Lee's. This is strong, and it's just such a good bakery with almost like a perfume your body care overtone, and it's really good. If you've never tried it, it's not for everyone, but I enjoy it, and one little souffle is a powerhouse and will do pretty much all of my upstairs, maybe even a little bit in the basement. So this is brown sugar, caramel, powdered sugar, bakery dough, sugared musk, bottom notes of sweet woods, and it is so nice. Yeah, it's just such a unique scent, and I really enjoy it. One that's definitely more of a February scent is Angel. I have this in a tub that I've already started to work on. That's in my what I've been warming basket over in the other room. But this is Beach Treats, soft vanilla, amber, woods, tonka bean, bouncy marshmallows, whatever that means, caramel woods, sandalwood, and a light note of pear. And it is just lovely, feminine, young, and fanciful. Perfect for February. Innocent romance. One that I just got one little souffle of, the very last order I made with Teddy Bees when she was kind of opening the site to get rid of extras after the RTS, is Fireside Marshmallows. It's like a tongue twister. I've filmed this a couple times so far, and the family keeps calling, and every time I say marshmallows, it doesn't come out right. So this is toasted marshmallows, smoldering woods, and sweet vanilla cream. It is beautiful. I tried to get more than one souffle, and the computer just wouldn't let me when I was doing that last little order in December. But it's really good, and I'm sure this will be strong enough that I will enjoy it just, in my open area out here, and it will be very, very nice. Very similar to just your standard Marshmallow Fireside, but it seems very cozy. Here's one that I think was available in the summer into fall pre-order, and this is called Salvio Hexia, and this is Cozy Tonka Bean, Warm Woods, Lavender, Cashmere, Vanilla, Bulgarian Roses, Patchouli, Incense, Pepper, and Vanilla Balsam. So pretty much it's the romantic kitchen sink. And it's really nice. I did this in my bedroom a couple months ago, and I will probably try this in the Florida room and or the bedroom. I have a couple souffles that if I get through this one, I can do more. Then Princess Katia is one I love. This is Vanilla Birch, Beach Treats, Moroccan Roses, and Fireside Marshmallows. This is a perfect February scent. It's cozy and slightly romantic, and a really, really good smell. Now, one where I don't really know if I'm going to melt this or not, it might show up in my March and April melting baskets again, is the scent of Sunday. So this is more clean, this is crisp. Fresh picked oranges, black tea buds, lemongrass, lavender, jasmine, violet blossoms, dried roses, and cedar. It is so beautiful. And sometimes you just want a palette cleanser or something that's not heavy, and I think that would be a good scent for that. Now I have, just touching a little bit on some coffee. I don't really have very much in this particular melting basket, but espresso and pink lavender is a very interesting floral, herbal, and coffee smell. Pink lavender, espresso beans, and creamy vanilla. And this would be really good in a bedroom or a medium-sized space. And it's really interesting because you get coffee, but it doesn't really go gourmand as much as it just supports all that herbal sweet lavender. And it's really nice. And then Lady Lena. This is Vanilla Birch, Cashmere Plum, Beach Treats, and a hint of Palo Santo. I love her Cashmere Plum. Oh, this is so nice. And this is really good in the fall in a bedroom, but I think for this sort of romantic woodsy thing I want to do for the winter, it's perfect anywhere in the house, and that's a good performer. So then I'm going to move on to quite a few tubs. Some of these are on the newer side, but I have a lot of them here that are pushing 2 to 3 years old, and I need to just get them gone. So one that I love the smell of is smoked ginger snaps. This is a scent that I think is perfect for winter bakery and cozy goodness. Warm gingerbread spice, cardamom, charred wood, roasted pumpkin, and Tahitian vanilla. It sounds like it should be a September smell, but it is absolutely perfect for winter. I always save this for January, and I think I have a half a loaf left, so I should get through the rest of this tub. This is one of my favorite smells from Teddy Bees that really nobody else does. It's so good. And then just as nice is Sugar Spice and Fireside. The last time this was offered, I think, was just an RTS, and I was not able to get any more, so I need to just get through this, but I'm gonna be sad when it's gone. The smell of snickerdoodles and oatmeal cookies baking in a wood fire oven. This is so cozy. Beautiful oatmeal bakery. With the smokiness, it's just a happy smell. And then one that's brand new that I may get into is the Cinnamon Sugar Bunellos. And this is warm cinnamon, powdered sugar, bread baked in a coal-fired oven, sweet cream, and brown sugar. It's not nearly as smoky or deep as the other two I just showed you. This is a very sweet, almost like Russian tea cake, with just the tiniest bit of smokiness scent. So we'll see if I even get into that, because I definitely need to move the other tubs first, but it's a nice backup warm cozy bakery for the winter. Then going more toward the frosty and the woodsy, Carter is one of my favorites for January. Smoky Woods, Campfire Marshmallows, White Birch, Palo Santo, Icy Snow, and Vanilla. This is such a beautiful mixture of smells. Yeah, I love this. It's got everything that you want so that you feel like if January is January. Now today it feels like March in Michigan. We have had so much violent change in weather in the last week. It's been nuts. But if we had snow like we did 2 days ago, this would be absolutely perfect. Another one that's a little bit more fresh is Winterfell, and this is Marshmallow Fireside, Palo Santo, White Birch, Icy Snow, and Vanilla. So the Carter still has some sweetness, and it's a little bit more marshmallows and outdoorsy, icy. This is just outdoorsy, fresh, almost minty to me, and I think that's the birch. Those are great together. And then if you do want to actually have mint with your snow, John Snow is Palo Santo, flannel sheets, creamy vanilla, and mint. And this is a sharp but still very cozy scent. Good performer, really, really nice. So many people had raved about this. I got a sample a couple years ago and wasn't so keen on it, but I think it was another one of those leftovers from an RTS kind of cycles. And I'm like, I'm just gonna get one and see. And it's pretty good. It's something that in January or February, or even a snowy day in March, I would melt that pretty happily. With mint and flannel sheets in it, it's sort of on the edge of stuff that I do or don't like, depending on the day. Snowpocalypse 2021, I would like also to just get through this tub. This is a magnificent blend of boardwalk marshmallow clouds, cashmere, sandalwood, vanilla bean, and cedar. It's beautiful, but it's very light. It's sort of an ethereal, frosty scent. It's good. I could do this with Winterfell, honestly, or I have another one that's super ethereal that would go with it really well, and that would be Snow Queen. This is so pretty, but again, like the Apocalypse, the Snowpocalypse 2021, it's kind of hard to nail it down in your space. Marshmallow Fireside, warm vanilla sugar, and sugared spruce, but it's so lovely. It's just the prettiest scent. So load up the warmers and just know it's going to be a light scent, and Snow Queen would be very, very nice. Then if I want a little bit deeper, I do love Tobacco and Smoked Spruce. This one was poured 11/7 of 24. This was a boomer from day one. No problem with performance on this. Tobacco leaves, amber spice, fireside marshmallows, and deep smoky evergreens. This is a really good January smell. This would melt, oh, it's so pretty, very nicely with from Scentsy, one of my other favorites that is, I'm drawing a blank on it, Black Forest Pine. Black Forest Pine's a little sweeter, it would be good with that. Then I have one tub of iced woods and sweet birch. This one was poured 3/02 of 23. This is a gorgeous smell. And this I could also do in March on a yucky day. This is Icy Vanilla Woods, Boardwalk Marshmallow Clouds, Marshmallow Fireside, blended with a bit of Birchwood. So you're kind of seeing a theme here that a lot of what I would want to melt, especially from Teddy Bees in January, February, and even early March, is that icy, frosty, woodsy concoction she's so good at. But changing the tune a little, this is one that I got just in the last pre-order, and this is called Obsidian. This is dark plums, baked figs, spiced black tea, cinnamon, warm embers, chestnuts, clove, balsam, and vanilla cashmere. And I think this will be beautiful for January. It's really warm and spicy and dark. Very, very nice. So then one that I just got in the last RTS is Winter Chalet. This is brand new. A blend of holiday spices, balsam, citrus clove, and fallen snow. But it doesn't smell like Christmas. It smells like spicy tea. And it's really, really good. And I think actually this might be good with Obsidian, or I thought I had grabbed a souffle of Hyde, but I'm not seeing it. I was going to do that one also. So that's more if I want something warm and cozy and spicy, but wintry rather than Christmassy. So then on a much lighter note, I have a whole tub of oak barrel and vanilla liqueur. This is tonka bean, oak, cognac, cinnamon, pepper, sandalwood, and tobacco leaf. So this is more warm and complex. Still rather light. I think this might be a really good February smell. It is so elegant and pretty. That would make a good perfume too. Then I have a couple with the Marshmallow Woods base. This is Fig Hollow and Marshmallow Woods. And this one's Marshmallow Woods, Sweet Fig, Soft Floral, Sandalwood, Sensual Vanilla, Vanilla Birch, and hints of a sweet cake. This is just yummy and cozy. I probably should have gotten this one in a loaf because I know I'm going to like this. I'm probably going to go through the whole thing. That is really, really a delicious, cozy, mostly it is a perfumey, woodsy smell, but that little bit of cake gives it a gourmand edge and it's just delicious. Then I have a little bit older one because that was poured 10/13 of 25. This one, this was the summer pre-order where there were no pour dates. So this is Vanilla Sugar and Marshmallow Woods. So this one is cold milk, marshmallows, mahogany, and tonka bean, which is the Marshmallow Woods, with beach treats, sensual vanilla, sugar cookies, sweet nectarine, sandalwood, and hints of jasmine. There was so much in this smell. So it isn't as earthy as the one with the fig. It's a little lighter and sweeter. So it would kind of be a do this out in the open areas and then maybe do this in the bedroom and the enclosed areas, kind of a pairing for melting. And then another one that's so pretty, and I'm looking forward to doing this on a snowy day, is Cozy Winter Vanilla. This would be a good one for reading by the fireplace, just enjoying your big fuzzy blankie or cup of tea and a good novel. Madagascar Vanilla, Vanilla Absolute, Warm Vanilla Woods, Palo Santo, Frankincense Myrrh, and Fireside Marshmallow. This is so pretty. It's different than anything else. It's got some of the same shared notes as a couple of the other scents that I gave you already. But this one, this would be a fantastic body care or like a body cream. It'll be perfect with that luxurious blanket and a cup of tea. So then a couple things that I have that are definitely more February, more romantic. The Red Wedding, which is going to be very strong, I hear from everyone. Toasted vanilla, strawberry cream, rose macarons, woodsy musk, dark berries, and whitewoods. And it's a very, very complex strawberry perfume with all the vanilla. The very first time I opened this, I said it smelled like strawberry shortcake dolls. We have definitely matured and balanced a bit since then. It's really pretty, and I think it'll be a beast of a performer, and it'll be really good for Valentine's. And again, this one was poured with the summer pre-order because there is nothing there, or the summer RTS, something. And then this is pretty new, and I don't know that I'm going to get into it, but I may. Realm's Delight, and this was poured on 11/27 of 25, so I may just let this sit. But it's so pretty, and it would be so good for February. Oh, and you know which one I think I'm missing? St. Valentine, which I should have put in this basket. I need to go dig that out. So this one is dark cherries, caramelized brown sugar, saffron, hints of spice, gourmand, vanilla, warm amber, and hints of Palo Santo. It just seems like it'd be a little bit less intense than the red wedding, but kind of along the same veins. Okay, so that's all my tubs. Now, I've got more Teddy Bees, but let's go for what's at the top of my other little basket here. I have a few things from Lavender and Speckles, and as I continue to melt her things, I love her warm, cozy bakery scents so much. So, cider pretzel cookies is Cider Lane, salty pretzels, fresh baked sugar cookies, and a hint of glazed donuts. I just love her donutty, pretzel-y, cakey things. And it does have apples, so it's sort of more like fall Cider Lane, but it'll just be cozy in the house anytime. And then bourbon eggnog French toast from her. This is eggnog, French toast, brown sugar, butter, pecans, and bourbon sauce. It's just the most decadent French toast, and who doesn't want that in the middle of the winter? Yeah, oh, so good. It's not really Christmassy, it's just like super heavy duty French toast. Then we've got Ginger Snaps Crave Donuts, and I love her gingerbread and her donuts. So this is gingerbread, glazed donuts, and nutmeg and spice. I mean, how could this possibly be bad? Yeah, I think I ordered 2 of these when I could. I probably should have ordered 4 or 5. And yes, that one smells like Christmas, but I love spice, and it was good and didn't put any other spicy stuff really in here. Banana nutmeg French toast. Did I already read that one to you? No, bourbon eggnog. So this is different. Banana nutmeg French toast is banana maple sauce, nutmeg, spice, and French toast, and it is gooey deliciousness. Oh yeah. And the younger one of my daughters doesn't really like banana, but we'll be melting that anyway. And then a little bit off of that particular focus, I've got peppermint, barbershop, and warm vanilla sugar. This would just be great on a day when I want a cozy but more fresh scent. Yeah, really, really nice. And I have a couple other things in the basement. There's cabin cookies that I might dig out. That's very, very cozy. I love her cozy smells. So then I have 2 things from the last order that I made with Second and Spruce. Sugar Plum Tea Party is plums, dark cherries, sweet oranges, peppery wood, strawberry pound cake, pink sugar fairy dust, Earl Grey tea, and vanilla. And I thought this might go with a couple of the other things that I've already shown you. Yeah, it's just got this wonderful spicy, plummy, fruity goodness that might be good with the Realm's Delight or the Red Wedding. More on the woodsy and icy side, I've got Whispering White Woods. So this one is Vanilla Woods, Palo Santo, Smoked Vanilla, Mallow Fireside, and Cookie Cutter. Yeah, and this would probably be very good with like the Vanilla Sugar and Marshmallow Woods or Carter, something along those lines. So back to our regularly scheduled Teddy Bees. I have just a little bit left of Weekend with Nene, which is so nice. This is Winterfell layered with pink toasted marshmallows. I don't have any, but pink toasted marshmallows I had a sample of. A very nice, understated, but good blend from Tiffany. That the next time that she offers that, I really want to get maybe even just a loaf because it's so cozy and cuddly. So I've got a few loaves I'm working through. Cashmere Bubble Bath is gorgeous. Great February smell. Sensual blend of vanilla rose, cashmere cream, comfort type, and bubbly milk bath. I feel like I just keep saying rubber baby buggy bumpers with all of these smells of the descriptions this time. This is so good. So this is a nice one to do in a bedroom. Now, I might do this with the Sugar Plum Tea Party, and that is I Heart Vanilla Earl Grey. I got this in the last pre-order. It was poured on 10/16 of 25, but the Earl Grey and the vanilla, it's really not going to smell that much different in 6 months. And it's just cozy and beautiful. It's just so nice. So this is a soothing day anytime in those kind of blah winter month moments, just like we've got going on right now. Here's one, which is probably the only cologne smell I put in this particular melting basket. This is Michael. This is very good. Vanilla birch, mahogany vanilla, and smooth marshmallow cream. So this is very masculine and heavy, and you don't need very much of it. But with the marshmallow in here, this would be good possibly even with like Jon Snow or the Iced Woods and Sweet Birch. Excellent scent. This one needed to cure though. This is from 6/24 of 24, and I did not like it until this fall. So that one needed time to get all its notes together in a way that I liked. Now here's one that I'd like to see voted back next year at Little Shop on the Corner. It has notes that seem Christmassy, but it's a perfect January smell. This is fresh cut spruce, black tea leaves, toasted figs, sweet pine cones, Spiced winter fruits, vanilla, warm cedar, hints of nutmeg, and tonka bean. This is so cozy. It's charming. It's nostalgic. Yeah, like this is one I need a couple more loaves of, so I want to put that back, please. Then I'm going to try out some more of Cookies and Cashmere, which is a fan favorite with Teddy Bees. This is sugar cookies, sugar cookie dough, cashmere cream, and vanilla birch. So icy, frosty, woodsy, bakery, subtle spices, romantic fruits. That's kind of what I was going for in this particular focus of melting basket folds. And this one, this is very cookie. It's cookie and it's got that cashmere. And then last but not least, one of my personal favorites that not everybody in Teddy Bees land loves, The Long Night. And this is cocoa butter, cashmere, tonka, oud wood, and marshmallow fireside. It's rugged, heavy, very, very interesting. Oh, it's so good. And it's, I don't know, there's just something about these notes that makes me so happy. And it's a comfort scent for me. So it's not really luxurious and fancy as much as it's just like really heavy, deep comfort with a lot of cocoa butter, which not everybody likes with all the things. And I don't like cocoa butter and everything. I had a different cocoa butter and something or other over the summer. I did not care for that scent, but I love this one. So I'll be melting an awful lot of that. So that is everything that I have in my top focus for my vendor wax melting basket for January and February. Doesn't mean I won't melt other things. Doesn't mean I will even get through a whole bunch of this. Although I do want to get through Weekend with Nene and then a couple of those bakery smoky ones because it's just time. They're getting older and I need to use them up. So what is your favorite vendor wax blend that you melt in the middle of the dead of winter that gives you comfort, lifts your spirits, gives you that cozy, warm, secure feeling? I like all of the ones that I picked. That's why they're in my melting basket. Have a great day, guys. God bless. Bye-bye.